What is non-intervention in international law? Imagine a world where countries respect each other's borders and internal affairs without interference. That idea is at the heart of non-intervention in international law. It is a rule that stops countries from meddling in each other's internal matters through coercion or force. This principle is based on the idea that each nation has the right to govern itself without outside pressure. It means no threats, no military actions, and no economic sanctions aimed at changing a country's domestic policies without permission. This rule is written into important international agreements. For example, the United Nations Charter specifically bans the threat or use of force against other states. The International Court of Justice has clarified that intervention becomes illegal when it involves coercion or force. But if a government asks for help or agrees to an outside intervention, that is not considered a violation. For instance, if a country invites peacekeepers to help maintain stability, that is allowed. Non-intervention covers more than just military actions. It also includes political and economic measures meant to influence a country's internal affairs. However, the limits of what counts as intervention are still debated. Sometimes, the United Nations Security Council can authorize interventions if there is a threat to international peace and security. Also, if a country gives its consent, outside actions are generally seen as acceptable. From an ethical point of view, non-intervention supports respecting a nation's sovereignty and the right of people to decide their own future. But conflicts can arise when human rights abuses happen inside a country. Some argue that intervening to stop atrocities is necessary, even if it means overriding sovereignty. This creates a tricky balance between respecting a country's independence and protecting vulnerable populations. In practice, non-intervention helps keep peace among nations by setting clear rules. But in reality, some countries still intervene secretly or openly for strategic or political reasons. These actions often challenge the idea of strict non-intervention. The ongoing debate is about how to respect sovereignty while also addressing urgent ethical issues like human rights and global justice. In short, non-intervention in international law is about respecting each country's right to govern itself without outside coercion. It provides a legal framework to prevent external interference, but it also raises important questions about when intervention is justified to uphold justice and protect human rights.